news, let you know what's going on in the communities. Man law, health, business, and hygiene. We'll show you who the hottest in the streets is. We'll bring you the greatest moments of hip-hop, put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop, get all the gossip of the week, and the No Offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live.
Yes, here I am, y'all. Me and L, Burnem will be back tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe Wednesday. We'll be back in studio. We are back. I'm back from Arizona. It was a long trip for me. It was 3 days. It seemed like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do have to say is it is fucking beautiful down here. I'm talking about. And I was shocked, L, of how many people I ran into. And I ain't even talking about black people. How many people I ran into that was from Wisconsin.
Oh, like, yeah.
Retreaters. Like everybody was originally from there and went back at
fam. You have to realize that Arizona is a hot spot for Wisconsinites. Yeah. Literally, like right now, everybody's leaving here, going that way. You know what I'm saying? And between Wisconsin, Texas, like Houston and Dallas, and then even like Tampa, like right now, and obviously Atlanta too, but not so much Atlanta this time around. You know what I mean? When COVID hit, people decided to pack their shit and go. And when they did, they went to those three main destinations. Right. You know what I'm saying? To go and live there. So
those red states, so they wasn't enforcing a lot because a lot of shit that they was up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the roads are to not have potholes everywhere was something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to be driving. Now
that's some real shit.
I've been out of town before. I don't want y'all to think. I'm just talking about Phoenix, Arizona. I've never been there. You know what I'm saying? And from the lady I had to. Because of my situation at first down there, I had to go get a bank account. So now I have a bank account.
You had to go down there and get one?
Yeah, like I said, I got a whole thing for you when we get up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
But I had to go get a bank account. And it was one teller. The teller was from Wisconsin. And the lady that helped me set up the account was from Wisconsin.
Wow.
And like, when I was headed to the airport, I stopped in front of this building by the airport because they had like these purple cactuses and stuff.
Yeah.
So I jumped out and
take pictures.
Yep. So I'm figuring I'm somewhere I'm probably not supposed to be. It ain't illegal, but you know what I mean? So I see a guy coming out. And I guess they must get that a lot because he's like, he was mainly, I thought he was going to tell me get the hell out of there, but he's talking about the cactuses, like making sure, like, hey, you will go to jail about them cactuses down there. Do not fuck with them cactuses.
Yeah, dude. They
with those cactuses.
They don't want you fucking around with their shit.
So I knew that.
Natural habitat.
Anyway,
yeah.
So I was like, no, I wouldn't go touch it. But he was cool, and so we got to talking, and he like, where you from? I'm like, Wisconsin. He's like, get out of here. Me too. I'm like, man, everybody's from Wisconsin.
Right, no shit.
Here,
like,
man.
we love it down here.
Right. And the lady that was telling me, she was like, it's so hot that she was like, they reverse it. Like here, we don't come out in the winter. There, they come out in the winter, but they don't come out in the summer because the summer is too hot.
Right. Yeah, they stay indoors.
Yep.
Yeah, they stay indoors because they got AC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So down there, they winning with AC. Like they literally. It's weird because I've been down there in the fall and it's beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like down there in the fall is beautiful. It's the right temperature, but it's a dry heat. It's not humid. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we can stand it because we're used to the dry heat. Right. I can't stand it when it's humid. Yeah. When it's humid and you sticky and I can't stand that, man.
Sweater, nothing, period.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
What up, though?
Hang on, let me show you guys the chat box up there.
And then, it was a lot of people came from Milwaukee down there, though. They brought the ratchet most definitely.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was going down. But the events, like I seen Party Boy had an event And I know they had Pooh Shiesty was down there. And they say I saw on something.
Is that Sayer? Sayer knocking on the door.
It might be.
He can't. Oh, you know what? He can't get on the network because I changed the password. Let me go get the door. Go ahead, keep talking, man.
I'm finished giving y'all the rundown, man. If y'all didn't make it out there, but on like some tourist type shit, get down there, man. And the weed. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I don't care what these dudes be talking about up here. I'm fucking with the dispensary from now. Like when I'm getting ready to spend some money, I'm going to the dispensary. I ain't going to none of these street motherfuckers. I ain't letting motherfuckers charge me more money than I pay at the fucking dispensary for some shit ass weed. Cause once you start smoking the good shit and the shit with the names, you realize you've been smoking some bullshit. Because I was down there, we had got like a gram of shatter. What up, Sayer? Got like a gram of shatter and some black poison cherry or some shit like that. It had the highest THC percentage. And I got some granola funk. And hey, Roxy, we got Sayer, Roxy in the building. Hey, so I'm smoking this shit. And see Sayer, he smoke. He know what I'm talking about. Sayer, I was telling them, I'm not letting these motherfuckers tax me in the street no more for that bullshit ass weed. That $50, $60 shit, I can go to the dispensary. You know what I'm saying? And get that shit. If I'm gonna pay $50, $60
Use Mike 3 today.
for an eighth, then
You can still use.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the dispensary. If I could get there, we kind of far from where we ain't got none. I gotta go all the way to Illinois. That's why I say
Yo.
I'm getting ready to spend some money. Like if I'm getting ready to spend $100 or more, I'm going to the dispensary.
Okay, hold on. But we got to talk about that though. Dispensary products versus the street products. Unless you're in an area where the dispensaries are, you're gonna get two very different types of products. Okay, the stuff you get from the dispensary is literally going to put you out.
Yeah.
Okay, but you finna pay for it.
Right.
You're gonna pay
I'm
for
good
it.
with that. And see what was crazy down there is they said nobody buys weed in the streets.
Nah,
because
it's
it's shit. They was like some shit in the street, and I'm like, it's kind of like that where I'm from too. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm smoking this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like you go from doing one, you driving a Camry. And then you get in a fully loaded Benz. Like, I'm never getting in the Camry again. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the life right here.
It's true.
And that's how I felt. I was like, because, you know, you got people, I realized them was just cheap people. Man, the dispensary high. The dispensary. Shoot. I said I paid $48 for a really high grade of marijuana. $48 for the eighth. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers be charging me 50 and 60 out here.
Right.
So I'm like, man.
And it's not even this. It's Reggie.
Right. And it's bullshit. Like, no, man, no. I'd rather go to the fucking dispensary. And you right. What L said, the same thing Mark said is because, listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I smoke a joint. I ain't even, because I want to taste my weed, so I put it in the wallpaper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I'm telling you, you'd have thought I was drunk. I'm like, why am I so high? Like I'm high. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right here. Like, and I'm just like, I'm in the store, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like,
stuck.
Like I never smoked before.
Oh
you
my
thought it was
God.
my first time smoking weed.
It's what's funny though. What's really funny though is because the THC concentrate or the level of THC that's in those plants are way better than what you getting anywhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I smoked some Khalifa Kush. That shit is you know what I mean?
man, now that we are on the subject though, have you seen that Urkel? He literally released his own strand of weed and it's called Purple Urkel.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's dope though. I can't. And I'm like,
The real Urkel?
Yeah. He actually got dressed back up.
He gonna get rich,
bro.
I want some right now.
Yeah.
He gonna get rich,
dude. Listen, and he all in the suit again and shit, releasing the weed.
He
Yeah,
figured out. He said, you know
Hey,
what?
when you get high, you be like, did I do that?
You know
Yeah.
what? Shout, what's his real name? Jaleel.
Yeah.
Jaleel. Hey, shout out to him because listen, y'all have to think about it. He was not gonna shake that Urkel shit.
No.
He was never gonna shake Urkel. He found a way to market that
Hey,
shit.
and he did it with Snoop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a rap. Yeah.
Hey, he found a way to market. Shout out to him. He found a way to market that shit. Like, look, I'm not gonna shake this Urkel shit. So
No, right.
I might as well run with it. You
Poor
know what I'm
guy.
saying?
Yeah.
Get paid. Fuck it. And I ain't do that like Sayer said. Shit. But yeah.
Oh my God.
Sayer, you man, hey. They motherfucking, I was down there in that dispensary, man, just having a ball. What was funny
It's a candy
is
store.
I went to one that I actually left. The flower shop, I had to get up out of there. For the simple fact, I felt like a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
It was really making me
What?
feel dope
Oh
fiend.
my God.
Because it was like, all right, wait right here. Then you waiting out there. Then you get to another part. Wait right here. Be quiet. You know what I'm saying? They say be quiet. But wait, and I'm like,
Kind of is.
This is bullshit. Like, and the other one, we just walked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm going back to the other.
Yeah, it's just it depends on where you went. Now let me tell you, I've been to a lot of different dispensaries, especially like in Colorado. And Colorado, they're like the hippies of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
There are some places that are very clinical. Like it looks like a damn clinic.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go in here, it's like, well, welcome. We're gonna VD test you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
They got those medical motherfuckers coming.
Right, yeah, but there is it's weird because they get to that point where it's like, okay, we have to act like we're an actual doctor's office because we're giving people medicine.
Yeah.
Right?
But that one, it's like something that's cool, but that one wasn't cool to me. And then I realized that there is a difference. Because cats be saying stuff, and I kind of figured there was a difference, but there's a difference between the medical marijuana and the recreational marijuana. You gotta have a card to get the medical.
Oh yeah.
And then you can get higher strains, which when I see Dr. Brooks, I'm gonna see if she can give me a medical marijuana
goodness.
card, and then I'm the fucking king.
Here's that picture right quick so you can see he really dressed
Yeah.
up like him.
Yeah,
He did it
Yeah,
all.
hold
He
on,
did
watch
it down.
this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you this picture real quick too, so hold on.
Yeah.
I want you guys to see this. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was a difference in that shit. I had a ball being able to. That was my first time at a dispensary, so being able to just walk in somewhere and buy some weed, like the store was just fucking with me.
Was you looking for the police?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? we talked about that. We had to stop ourselves. We so Milwaukee-ized that everything was.
Yeah.
Man, what is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is his logo for it.
There you go.
Oh, that's dope.
It's
That's dope. I'll get that on the shirt. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Right. I want a sticker.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna make some. Jaleel, we're
God.
doing it.
That is so awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, when I went to Chicago to the dispensary, it was like that. It was like, wait outside, wait in this room, and then you finally get to the next room. I think it's just because a lot of security. And then like,
And they still got wrong.
oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. I actually felt like paranoid. I was like, oh my God, am I doing something wrong? It felt crazy. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then, remember in New Jack City when Pookie was running down how the Carter worked? That's just how it was. They scanned my ID and shit. I'm like, dog, I'm in the Carter. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the bus, some dope. Like, it seemed to me they must have watched that movie and pulled some of that out of there because they scanned your ass. And then your receipt come with your name on it and shit. I liked it that because I took the chance and bought weed back. Now, I Googled the fuck out of it. I spent at least an hour, you know what I'm saying, researching because I don't want to go to jail, you know, like. So what I found out is that because people flat out told me, oh, you can travel with weed from another state, but it didn't say that. So this is what I got from Chicago because I was coming from Phoenix to Chicago. So they told me, they didn't tell me nothing. I looked it up. Phoenix didn't say shit. They ain't got no signs up, nothing. So it was cool. Now they said O'Hare. Now what could happen, y'all, when you flying with this weed? First off, flying with it is a federal offense, period. It is illegal to fly with marijuana. Let's get that out the way. Not sometimes that's illegal, period. Even if you coming from a state where it's legal or not. Once you get in the plane with it, you know what I'm saying? That's federal, they said. So that's some whole other shit. You know. Now, they said what O'Hare said. TSA flat out said they don't have no drug sniffing dogs. They not looking for weed. They like that's not a big deal to them. I know somebody behind me had a jar or whatever, or they put theirs in their carry-on, which I wouldn't do. I put mine in my shoe, you know what I'm saying? But they got through, did nothing happen. So that was at Phoenix though. So what O'Hare says is they obligated to call the cops. Because it's a crime. It's, you know, they obligated to call the cops. But it's on the cops' discretion what they do. So they not trying to press no charges on you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying arrest them or nothing. They ain't on that. So the cops could literally be like, man, just keep it moving. And you could go. Wow. And they said the most some of them might make you do is dispose of it. But at the same time, the chief of them, because I was researching shit out of this, they was like, they ain't gonna really make you throw it away. They can't because it's legal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky. You know what I'm saying? So your time.
I'm telling you to throw it away, but you can't come in here with it.
Right? Yeah, they can do that. Yeah, they can be like, you know, toss it. You know, or they can let you roll with it because, like I say, it's not illegal.
Wow.
It's not.
Tell y'all dispose of it. Here go a little trick. Eat it.
Oh, that's.
They say some airports have boxes where you can put your weed in there. They got boxes. They said you give it to a friend. You know, if you got time, go outside and try to smoke it all. You know what I'm saying? Which you can't. I don't care if you got a 3.5. Right. If you got a 3.5, and that might not last you nothing. But if somebody's like, you got 20 minutes to smoke that shit. That's a lot of weed all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And you know, these people, they put that in one blunt.
Yeah.
But that one blunt gonna be the longest blunt you ever smoked in your life.
And then you're gonna be like my mom looking at us. Like, pinche marijuana.
And you gonna have to pass that to people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Here. God damn, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
When they have
Then
boxes,
you gonna be on the plane moving like high, so high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're gonna be like, we need to land this guy.
Right,
He's a terrorist or some crazy.
Check this one.
I don't know if it was all smoke, but you ever got higher than you meant to get? Like, let's say you had something to do. I done had a job appointment, like job. Well, what I mean?
Interview?
Yeah, interview. Like a
Job appointment.
See, said no drugs.
Right.
Listen, I had a job. I said job appointment, job interview, and you know I used to smoke before everything, right? But I don't know. It seemed like when I got here, I was like, I'm way too high for this.
Oh no.
Like, I'm super. It be times where I'm like, I got too high. Look at that shit. Go
That is
get
awesome.
paper.
That's the one where
And
they're
he-
gonna.
look at his coat,
Right.
the Snoop Dogg. It's the old.
These old album covers.
Yeah, ain't that so crazy?
Yeah. But if you look at this is gonna make all the sales. Just that alone.
Man, just to say, listen.
I got some of that Urkel.
People was saying, remember when they would get purple, they was already calling it Urkel.
Yeah.
The purple Urkel. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that in a rap.
Yeah.
They was already on it, so it's gonna be nothing. and it better be good, because Khalifa shit was good. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I was shocked, but it was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what happened
man.
at your job interview? I apologize.
No,
I
go
didn't mean
ahead,
to
go
interrupt
ahead.
you, but what happened at that job interview? How did you feel? Did you leave?
That's funny, Mark. I'm giving you one of these. Wait. I'll give Mark one of them. He said he got so high this weekend I left the T-bone on the grill.
Oh my goodness! Overnight? No, overnight. Not just left there. But you know what? I
that's
really
funny.
I really do get you on that, because I want to say like 3 Christmases ago, I took a puff of my sister's stuff from Illinois, and I was happy and good and chill. And then I took a puff of Milwaukee stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna die because I'm not used to that.
Right.
But it made me feel crazy.
Right.
So yeah, I could definitely tell, as somebody that I don't smoke, on a regular at all.
Right.
It was such a crazy experience to me that from Illinois I was cool, and then from us stuff I was like, whoa, what happened? Like, I had to have somebody be like, you're gonna be fine. That's how bad I took it. That's how bad I took it. Yeah.
And see, I smoke on a regular, so to even be able to know the difference between those weeds, because sometimes them highs just run into each other. You be high all the time. You like, people ask you, how was that weed? I don't know shit. I was high when I smoked it. I don't know, motherfucker. But now I know you're supposed to know, because I knew. I was like, yeah, there's a definite motherfucking difference. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to say the elevation of where you were, too, does play a factor in when you get high.
Yeah, those damn mountains. And I went to taco restaurant, Filiberto's,
Okay.
and they had the tacos. I finally seen tacos wrapped right.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you could eat them like this. You ain't have to worry about all the shit falling out the back. Y'all are not wrapping these 2 burritos and shit right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I realized that too. Because that motherfucker was wrapped tight. You could have put all your sauces and stuff in it and still wasn't nothing
Nothing
falling
coming
out.
out.
So they gave you mini burritos.
Yeah, it was a burrito.
Yeah, instead of a taco.
And then they had shrimp burritos. I had the shrimp burrito. And what else? A beef, which wasn't what I expected. It wasn't.
Was it ground beef or was it steak, like a
It
steaky
was,
kind
It
of?
was more like a shredded beef.
Oh, it's like, okay.
I was shocked. I thought it was gonna be ground beef.
You had
Skirt steak.
carnitas.
Oh, okay. See, I was like, wait a minute
Yeah,
now.
carnitas.
No, but see, I ordered. It was under the burrito section, and I ordered the beef burrito. That's what I ordered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was more like the beef. It was. I was expecting ground beef. You know how they ground beef, but it was like a shredded or some type of shit. But it was called burrito. It was a burrito. It was a beef burrito. But they had a whole selection.
Was it delicious, though?
Yeah, it was good. I smashed it.
That's
It
what's up.
was good. And then I got a chance to go to El Pollo Loco. I've only ever heard about it on movies and TV. Didn't know it really existed. So when I saw it, I had to go there. Wasn't what I expected. It's more along the lines of Boston Market.
Yeah.
But it was really good. You can tell they put that sazon and all. I
love it.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
But it was. I ate the whole plate. They had macaroni, but it was delicious. Then I went to the Arizona Mills Mall, which was a dope spot. They got attractions and rides and shit in their mall and shit. And they got this one thing where it's $10 to play. You win $200. It's this simple. He got a bar, and all you have to do is hang on the bar without touching the ground for 2 minutes.
Oh, yes. I've seen that before.
That's all you got to do. Nobody won that shit. Nobody. They had one big big Latino brother. This was like almost the besides Gio, this the biggest Latino, and he was like a young, slim dude too. Like he in shape, looked like he'd knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do it because what happens is they don't realize all that muscle and bigness plays against them.
Weight.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
weight.
Right, yeah. That's working against your ass. Muscle is heavier than fat. So the bigger you is thinking, oh, I'm big and muscle, man, I seen one guy, he made it to a minute 20.
Oh, okay.
He
Close.
made it to a minute 24.
Okay.
And we give fam his props. But after that, he was just like, it was just over. Like, and it seemed like something because I'm looking at the side. I'm like, 2 minutes. I'm like, it seemed like something you would think like everybody does. Because I know dude out there getting money because everybody think they could do that shit. Like, that ain't shit. Even when I told Burnem about it, oh man, that ain't something. Like, bro, I seen motherfuckers fail. I stood there for a minute. I got a video. I'm seeing people fail like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, I don't know, bro. But, I used to work out, so you know something about that stuff. And I'm like, if you see a dude do 20 pull-ups, chin-ups, you dealing with strong. Don't never let him grab you. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let him grab you.
I was just thinking that, like, I know I got a partner in jail. He ain't never getting out, though. He'd get that money. He been doing pull-ups on one arm since we was in Wales.
Hey, but like I say, hanging. They gotta hang. They ain't gotta pull.
Now that's all because he used to want to be what you call them dudes that be up in the air on them little rings.
Oh, okay.
Paratrooper.
Now there got to be somebody that can do
the
it.
athletic dudes that be on the rings that lift.
Okay, the Olympian dudes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, gymnastics
upper
shit.
strength.
He was into that when we was shouties. You know what I mean?
It got to be somebody that could win it. You know what I mean? It ain't something that's impossible. I'm sure he didn't have to pay.
It takes training.
Little kids?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Little kids?
You just can't been and walk from the parking lot smoking the 3-5 in the backwood, you know what I'm saying? And say, I got this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna never happen, bro. That's something like Sayer said, you'd have been trained to do. You've been doing it. You done it before. You can't just walk in there and do that shit. And I know he getting
muscles
money.
You didn't even know existed.
Yup. And I know he getting money. And then look, this the thing. He's so confident that you can grip it any way you want. Overhand, underhand. He don't give a fuck. You just gotta hang for 2 minutes. That's it. Could nobody do that shit.
And how much you gotta pay to do it?
$10.
So you pay $10, but if you do it, how much you win?
$200.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That man is very confident. Ain't a lot of people gonna be able to do that shit. Think about it. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
if one person just so happened to do, it's gonna make him $1,000 more.
Yep. Right. Sure is. He can't lose. He can't lose. He out there because if you see L do it, you know what I mean? You like, man, here. You know I'm that drunk. Because he had people waiting in line like, me, you know what I'm saying? They come give him $10. He give 10 people $10. That's what, $100. You know what I'm saying? He there all day. From the day the mall open to when it's closed.
Yeah.
The most he might have to pay out is, let's say, $1,000.
Right, but he made 10.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He winning. You know what I'm saying? He winning. But they had a lot of attractions. They had a lot of homegrown stores in their mall, which was good. I was able to get a couple shirts and stuff. I went bananas. I bought some stuff for my kids. I bought a grow your own cactus kit. I thought it would be interesting to see the boys. I showed Jake. He like, no, he don't want nothing to do with cactus. So I guess he didn't heard all the bad shit. I don't know what happened.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about bad story with cactus real quick. We were hiking in the mountains in Chile, and my wife slipped and fell on a cactus.
Oh my God.
Ass first. Okay? And we're talking about on the side of the mountain, ass out, me pulling spines to get them out. But these things, we're talking about painful. Like, I could just see her cringe every time I went to go grab another one to pull it out. But it's crazy because when she tripped and she fell, she literally fell on like one of the ears of the cactus that comes out, but they were round cactus, and she kind of fell on it. And when she fell on it, man,
I know that.
Woo, yeah.
She didn't stay down there long.
No, tell you. Hey, no, but I'm trying to tell you, it was hard for her to get up because she was kind of like half into the plant.
Damn.
So I had to help her up. Okay, dear, pull him down. Let's get him out. Fucking pull him out and shit. And then to go down the mountain like that.
Tito.
But yeah.
I seen a road runner too.
That's awesome.
I got video with this.
Tried to catch you.
Get out right. Yeah, I could. He was too fast. I had to call. I bought him some suckers.
Okay.
With real scorpions in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some of those.
Now I ain't showed them to them yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them. They wanted to see me before they went to school. Because I was sleeping there. They were sleeping when I came home. And I can't wait to see their face. I got to get a video of me showing them these. Because I know Jake ain't. Just the thought of them, like,
he ain't going.
To eat it.
He ain't going.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even going for the cactus. He was like, I ain't fucking with no cactus.
And then you gonna give him a scorpion?
Right. I got him some little cap guns and stuff. It was this store that had all these little knickknacks and different stuff. And it was just, they had a lot of stuff that was made there. And maybe
like handmade and stuff. Yeah, that's really awesome.
And it was really nice. Like I said, I had a nice time. I didn't get too much racism. No more than up here. They did have a White Lives Matter rally. And then that's when it hit me like, wait, we be talking about Arizona sometime. Like, this a red. I forgot where we was. Like, it's going down around this motherfucker. But they had the White Lives Matter thing, but I didn't see it.
Drive past Tent City.
But some people, no, I forgot all about it. I don't want to see their ass. I try not to drive past the county jail. One time, I swear to God, I drove past and was saying something to somebody, telling them something, and then literally like the next week, I was in that motherfucker. So when I walk past, or when I'm driving past, I act like I don't even see that motherfucker. But that would have been something to see though. You know what I'm saying? Because to know these dudes out there in the desert, man, it be so hot
and pink.
I was like, I'm literally down here. I forgot it's April or whatever. What is it? It's April.
It's
right?
April.
It's April.
We just turned April.
I'm down there in shorts and like it was real live summertime. You know, and I'm like, this ain't even the spring really. Like it's just spring. You know what I mean? Like when is the first day of spring? The 22nd or something like that?
Yeah, 21st, 22nd, yeah.
So it's 86.
Oh my God.
So imagine the middle of July. It's got to be about 106. The lady told me, I said, how hot has it been since you've been here? She said 120.
Mother of pearl.
I said, oh my, I felt my ancestors pain with that heat when she said that, like 120. I said, I would not be nowhere near
We're in America, not Afghanistan.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be nowhere near outside. Had to get everything. We get just like we prepare for a winter storm.
Yeah.
You gotta do, tomorrow's gonna be 120. Let me go get all my stuff I'm gonna get, because I ain't get, go get my weed. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I can't get past the weed thing. You could just go to the store and buy some weed. I just can't get past that, man. Like, wow.
You know what I want to say is like, how did their like tires not get ruined from like the hot asphalt and stuff like that? Like, how did their cars not just like melt?
I forgot about the hot asphalt because I was thinking they ain't got no potholes. That was all I was worried about, because we driving all these potholes. Yeah. You get pulled over for drunk driving.
Right.
Like, this motherfucker trying to avoid them shits. But down there, I ain't seen not a one. But I never thought of how hot the road. They probably don't come out. That's probably those times when they only come out when they need to. Because that's what she said. I mean, you know the heat and cold to chase your ass in the house. You know what I'm
It
saying?
sure
It will make you say, "Hey, this ain't for you. You don't want none of this. Stay your ass in the house." You know what I mean? So you probably just don't go nowhere till after sundown.
Damn.
She was like the winter time is day summer. You know what I'm saying?
And the desert nights get cold. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but they really, really get really cold.
Hey,
So
unexpectedly, because I was out there, I had to wear a hoodie and shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Dog, it's cold as a bitch out here. It was windy. I seen a sandstorm. I was driving. I couldn't get the video. It would suck. But I seen two of them just whirling up. Just like, they probably not storms, but some type of sand tornado. I know they got a name for it. I'm not saying it right, y'all. But I'm just trying to put you in the idea. It was like a tornado. And it was just a bunch of them just all in the middle of just going on their own. Then I drove through a whole bunch of sand shit. And I'm like, this shit is wild, man. It is wild. So I bet there got to be some downsides.
Anybody get caught bringing exotic animals on the plane?
I was going. That's why I said they probably not let me get no cactus because they had the cactuses you could buy that was already made. They wasn't expensive. They were like $8.99 and shit. And I'm like, damn, I'd love to take this, but I'm like, I don't know. They might be tripping.
I might die as soon as you bring it here.
Weed, sir. Right. You take the weed, sir, but this cactus can't go. You know? You can't do this cactus, bro. Weed's fine. Hey, what's funny, I'm telling y'all funny, because when I first got to the dispensary, they have their bags are like the weed bags, but that's their bag that they bag the shit up in. So like if you come and buy a bunch of stuff and a bunch of jars and stuff, they got bags that look like a weed bag. So when I first get there, I'm standing in the line, I see dude turn around with the bag. I'm like, God damn, he just bought a bunch of motherfucking weed. I'm thinking that's the weed. Like, God damn. Like, he probably just spent about $5,000 in
Like
this
he
motherfucker.
came and got right.
Right. I almost followed him out. Milwaukee almost kicked in. I had that, bro. You just walked out of here with a pound of weed, motherfucker. But that was their bag and shit. I was like, oh. So I'm like, oh, okay. Because I thought, dude, but I'm like, what the fuck he need that for? It must be a party or something. But I had a T-shirt. They gave me a T-shirt, a lighter. You know, it was real nice. It was real nice. They got a whole menu. I meant to bring the menu in. I forgot it. I forgot my controller on the coach bus last night.
What?
Trying to get home, just trying to get out the cold. It was
They got it like then.
Yeah, it was I gotta go pick it up. It was a shock because when I left Arizona, it was 86 degrees. When I got back to Milwaukee, it was like 40 or something.
It might have been like 30 something last night or
so
something.
I was like, I still had on the t-shirts. I was cold. I knew enough to wear pants though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get in, and it's crazy. This is how I realized I left my controller, because that's where all my blunts was. And I went to get to roll some weed and was like, you know what I mean? Like,
Turn this around.
Right. I jumped right back around, went down to the station, was pissed at them, because my thought is this. Why wouldn't dude leave my shit here?
Right.
This
Why
was
he take it with him?
stop. Where? Why he take it? But I guess they got a policy where they take it back to they lost and found. You know what I'm saying?
So we gotta check it
Here.
first.
Over here. So I'm probably at break. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get it. But I'm like, literally, that was my controller, both my laptops, iPad, just all. I was just like,
Oh yeah, where he at? We going right now.
right. It was lucky I called and got the word, because at first I was told, like, I ain't gonna be in till 11 because I gotta go get my shit. You know, and I don't know how much I don't need them to be like, we ain't got it or something like that, because I'm gonna lose it. Like, but one good thing is I locked it. My shit locked. You know what I'm saying? I locked all that shit up.
And insured.
Yeah, it is insured. I forgot about that too. All this shit, I got to get it. Thanks to L. Shout out to DJ L. You learn so much coming here. And you know what? I wonder if this guy know how much he say that I do. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel like something. Hey, when you say shit, people go and put it down. And that's why a lot of cats always fuck with me, especially older cats, because I would listen.
Yeah.
I'm listening, like, man, tell me something I don't know. And because you got people that will act like they knew already. I hate them people. I hate a motherfucker to not know something, but to act like they know, or this, and you know what I mean.
I don't like when somebody don't know and just try to tell you anything. Yeah, just tell me you don't know.
Just say you don't know. That's the hardest thing in the world for people to do.
Right?
Just be like, bro, I don't know, because they don't want to seem dumb. But you seem dumb saying shit when you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
This is correct.
Because I asked you, like, why you know that, bro? See, just why you just say you didn't know.
Right.
Or the assuming. See, that happened a lot to me on this trip.
Ah.
Shit that gave me, as they gave me the shit end of the stick every time. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, look, stop assuming shit. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and an ass out of me. You know what I'm saying? You can, and let me tell you, you never, if you going across the damn country, you can't go on assumptions. You can't go on hopes and I hope they take this card. You know what I'm saying?
That bring all them damn cards.
Right. They taking it over here. Like, you mean they take it in Wisconsin? Because this ain't Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you knew that. I mean, you was on the plane and you flew. You know what I mean? What did you think? You just circled Wisconsin and landed back? What the fuck? This is not Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they do things a little differently over there. Count on it. You don't say, okay, I'm going to bring every bag, every card that I got, except the bank card and the credit card. I'm gonna leave them at home. I'm gonna bring all my debit card and stuff.
Got your M-Pass.
Right, yeah. I got my EBT, my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I got them cards, but the important cards at home, though. And I'm like, I almost said something. I forgot. I don't want people to know I'm racist like that. But almost niggas, man. Just niggas.
So you down in Arizona with Subway coupons.
Right.
Subway cousins. So y'all be in Wisconsin.
Down there went on a whole assumption. Like, well, I asked them over the phone if they would take a debit card. Okay, listen, dummy. Did you describe to them the card? Did you tell them the name of the card? You know what I mean? Because to me, I don't know if it's me. It seemed almost common sense that if I'm going somewhere, I would take my bank card as opposed to my debit card if I had to choose.
I don't interchange cards in my wallet for
Salute, Mark. Salute.
Right. And then another thing is I forgot what I was about to say because I'm still just thinking about these motherfuckers assuming shit and had me down there. I missed a whole day of shit. I had to ride in the back seat. Let me tell you, the lowest point for me was when my ride hadn't got back to the club when they closed the club. So I had to get in with another motherfucker. And because of that, I had to ride all over Arizona when he was dropping people off, and I had to just tag the fuck along.
No.
You know what I mean? It was just like I was sitting in the back, like this is bullshit.
I should have drove.
Right, like man, I feel like a whole bomb in this motherfucker. I said, I don't give a fuck. I set my alarm to get up to go to the bank. I got up before that motherfucker went off. Because I was like, I'm not riding with nobody. I had to depend on people. And then they was like, well, I ain't ready to go yet. So it's like, man, you know I ain't got no car, man. Like, all right, I got to get a car. I can't do this. So I had to go get a bank account, put money in the bank, and then go get a car. Then, listen, when I went, I had one reserved. Found one, had one reserved. Got a ride out to the airport, which is an hour away from where we live. My ride dropped me off. They was going back into Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. I stand in line for an hour and a half.
At the bank or the
at the rental place.
Okay.
I get up there, tell them I got the car reserved, they got it and whatever. Come time to pay, we can't take that debit card. I said, I just went and got this from the bank. You know what I mean? This is from the bank.
Oh.
And she like, you need a credit card. And then she said, if we take the debit card, you need a $500 deposit. And what I realized, I should actually talk to a manager, but I realized she was giving me wrong information. She told me I had to be leaving that day. I said, I gotta be departing today? Why the hell would I need a rental?
Right.
That's dumb as a bitch. What I'm getting a rental for if I'm leaving the same day? She was saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I was supposed to show her when
you were departing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was saying it wrong, though. So, and she was trying to stand on it, too, though. So I'm just like, fuck it, because I'm not going to pay them no extra $500 anyway.
But, see, that's the thing now, though. That's if you're in your home state and you're not driving out of state, with a debit card, they charge you double, okay? They charge you double with a debit card. And then when you return the vehicle, and you have to have their insurance with a debit card. You have to buy their insurance. Once you do that, then they'll give you back the difference. Right? If you have a credit card, completely different.
Right.
Completely different scenario. But this is what I found. This because I had cut up all my credit cards, and I was just using debit cards. But if you get a business debit card, it works like a credit card, and they can't do that to you.
And I have one. Wow. I did not know that. See how much you learn. See, this is what I'm saying.
Right.
The man just bevy of fucking information. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, people, word to the wise. Use your business name on a business debit card, and they will not fuck with you.
Yeah, because I sure got one, too. That's what's crazy. I got one.
Yeah.
In my wallet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should have called you. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to go through all that.
If you out of town, fam, and you ever have a problem with anybody, hit me. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah. And then look, I had when I walked out of Hertz, I was so defeated. I didn't even walk all the way out. I sat in the chair for a minute. I was just like, because now I'm like, I'm up here. So, called the Uber.
Oh my!
That was what they wanted. 160 or some shit like that from the airport to where I was going.
You know why? That's black car. That's the reason why. It's anything in the airport has to be what they consider black car Uber. Get out of there. Take a cab to the nearest restaurant in the strip next to the airport, and then call an Uber.
See,
if you take an Uber directly from the airport, it starts out at $45 and up.
And that's what it said.
But if you literally go across the street from the airport in any situation and call an Uber, they can pick you up, even if it's directly in front of the airport, not at the airport. You can get picked up by a regular Uber, and it's like $3.60.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
And I had went into Enterprise after Hertz. They didn't have any more cars, and I just wondered. And the A was just on. That was just like like.
Should have been like, I'm going to the Alamo.
Right.
No.
And I'm expecting not to. I'm just like, I gotta try because it's here though.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. I can't be like, you know what I mean. So I walked in there and dude made it happen. I was like, and he like, what was funny is he like, You want a mid-size, full? I said, bro, at this point, I settle for a tandem bike with a motor on that. Give me a scooter or something, man. I do not give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got a motor, and I can get from one point to the other, I do not care. And I ended up with a Jetta.
Okay.
But as soon as I cut that motherfucker on and said due for inspection, I ended up putting oil in that motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped putting oil in it. I said, what kind of shit is this?
Oh, wow.
But I guess I couldn't complain because.
But you know what, God? You should have let it break down. Then they would have gave you an upgrade.
I ain't had time.
No, I know. I'm feeling.
You know, I know what you saying. I showed, man, I had to put oil in this motherfucker, man. That better reflect.
Shit.
When y'all put that deposit money back, add $10.
Right, yeah. Let me get that oil back.
You can't bring it back half full.
Oh, you'll pay an arm and a leg for gas.
Right.
Right.
So they got me for oil and gas.
They got them all kinds of shit this weekend.
Hey, it's more than that, Mark. I'm giving y'all the light versions. What's going down around there.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I've had some of those shitty situations, man, where the trip should have just been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going home.
Yep.
I've had those. I've had those.
I was literally like, I'm ready to go home.
No, yeah.
I want to go home.
Mad than a motherfucker. And then they come home and I have your controller?
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a question. It might be you guys covered this in the beginning, but like, besides that, did you get to go to the Grand Canyon and how was your gig?
You know what? I didn't get to go to the Grand Canyon. Only because I started out to go.
Right.
But I messed around in that mall.
Okay.
El Pollo Loco, and the time started getting away from me, and I don't like to drive at night.
Okay.
And they roads is like, I hit a road that I didn't even want to come back down that same road.
Yeah.
Because it was like, how can they drive like this? It was like a roller coaster. I go down, and then you got to go up. You don't know what's at the top. Then they got signs, watch out for horses. Like, horses just be rolling through.
The horse ain't watching out for me.
Like, I've never seen that sign in my life. Watch out for horses. And then they had it wrote on the concrete.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that must be a real issue.
And they mean it.
Man, it was up and down, and then there was mountains. And
There's no
it was
lights
like,
either, right?
No
lights.
No lights. We was back there in the pitch black.
It's you and your headlights.
And I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to take a chance drive because it was a 3.5 hour drive. So I didn't want to do it at night. Once it was like 7 o'clock, I'm like,
Yeah.
man, we pretty much fun. I'm going back out though because I'm taking the boys. I got to take them out there. So I'm going back and we'll see it, as a family. You know what
That's
I mean?
awesome. Okay.
The gig, I mean, it lasted maybe an hour, about an hour. They paid me out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It would seem like the Milwaukee events that went on down there. A few of them was
Try.
yeah,
And that's being real. I saw some pictures. Now LA's event was lit. I saw all the pictures and video from his event,
right.
And it was packed.
Right.
And they literally they partied till like 7 a.m. till the sun came up.
Wow.
Hey, and I got to see DJ Spider-Man.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was with us. He Burnem had him, and Lil Burnem.
Yeah, definitely.
All the way.
Yep. Just from looking at him, you're just like, man, that's Burnem all over.
And all that. He ain't shy. He's just out there. He got the rapping and everything. I said, dog, this is the part that I want to say to parents. Sometimes we watch our kids and they doing shit. They could be special. Now, I'm looking at this boy on the video because he was showing me the video of him freestyling. He's like, man, I ain't telling him to do it or nothing. He just started rapping. And so I'm looking at this boy and I'm putting it all together. And I'm like, bro, you could be a star, man. If we do it, see, and that's my what I'm finna say to parents is we have to nurture that shit when we see something in our kids. How many parents really nurture that shit?
Yeah.
Because you've had people sit up and say, you know, my baby can do this and my baby can do that, and ooh, my baby can sing. Well, it's like, what the fuck is you doing with it? Because Joe Jackson and Matthew Knowles quit their jobs and their motherfucking thing and devoted all their shit to their kids. You know what I'm saying? To where them motherfuckers is rich for the rest of their life.
Yep.
So at what point do you see something in your child and say, you know what? I got to go with this. I got to push this.
Yeah.
I got to get behind them. You know what I'm saying? And do this. Or we just, look at him. You know, you seeing your son dance. He's 3. Dancing and entertaining.
Right, yeah.
And it's just something he doing to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my baby cool. But you ain't thinking Disney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Auditions. You ain't thinking that far. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's because you didn't go with your dreams, you know what I'm saying, or become nothing. You shouldn't do that with them.
Help your children excel.
Right.
Period.
Like L Kids kind of do a part of everything that he do. You know what I'm saying? And my youngest boy, my other 2 boys was mad because I let the youngest out the first set. You know what I'm saying? I let him use the car. So, they pissed off. You know.
Why he get to use it?
Right. All that youngest shit, he the youngest. But he like to be the closest to me. He the one call and say, what's up, Dad? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit like that. The other 2, I ain't seen Junior till last night. I told him, I forgot what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen your ass so long. Got a stack of tickets. And that's another thing that's funny right before we go, is they was mad because I let him use the car. I'm like, well, first off, Davion ain't got no license. I'm sorry, I got to stand on that.
Yeah.
But my insurance is,
Yeah.
you need a license, man. You know what I'm saying? And Junior, I say he get a ticket sent to my house every other day.
Oh my goodness.
No way he driving my motherfucking car. He got one from, I said, bro, buy you an iPass, bro. Just buy one. Cause he gonna say, oh, they got me again. I said, bro, yes.
They got you anytime you
Right.
go through there.
Right.
They just ain't got to you. You
22
forgot about
cameras.
it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't forget. It's too many people. They can't just get you right there. They be like, we'll get you though.
And they send you the letter about the extra fees for being late right before you.
Yeah, right before you late.
And you know what? Mess around and mess around and you get a warrant too, because they will go after you or suspend your license. They suspend the license.
No, they gotta take your car. You come through Illinois and drive through that toll again, and they know you're there. They gonna pull you over and take your car.
Sure.
I told them, get an iPad. Dude, at this point, an iPad should be cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for him, because you getting tickets and shit, man. Multiple tickets. Stop flying through there, bro.
And they gonna start wondering what's going on. Get to pulling him over a lot.
Pull your
You
ass
making a
up.
lot of
Think
trips
you
to
transport-
Illinois.
Yeah, you transporting shit flat out.
And don't want to stop.
Which is dumb. But that's what smugglers do sometimes. They do dumb as shit. I used to watch the Real Hot Stories of the patrol and shit, the highway patrol, and motherfuckers would do cocaine.
Drive.
And then try to drive with 20 keys in the truck. You know what I'm saying? Now it may work, right? You may be doing fine. You high, so you may be doing fine till you see the cops. Then. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now you done crossed the middle line. And you know what I'm saying?
They got it. They think they calm.
Right. I ain't did nothing wrong. I only spent up to 200. You know what I'm saying? But, you know,
They sitting there sweating.
right.
What's the problem?
That's what they. You know it's going bad when they say, you nervous? What's wrong? It's going down.
Yeah.
It's all.
Oh, man.